Jam fans, how are you? I want to say thank you guys so much for the nice comments and the all the subscriptions that you guys have done. Hey, that's awesome. I truly appreciate it. So because you guys did that, I'm making another video. I usually don't make two in a week's time, but I thought they gave me some good comments. I'm gonna make another video. Before I start talking about my topic, there's something I need to tell you guys. My husband told me if you can get 5 subscriptions, he said, I will buy you a new phone. Well, you want to know what? Guess who's getting a new phone? That would be me. I've got 11 subscriptions, and I was like, I'm getting a new phone. I'm getting a new phone. Anyway, he better keep up with his promise because he promised me a new phone. And I'm like, yep, I know what kind of phone I'm going to get. Okay, anyway, let's get on with our video. Tonight I wanted to talk about bullying. It is a major thing. And so many kids are being bullied. I know now. Even adults are bullying kids. It's like, whoa, when I was younger, you didn't do that kind of stuff. But I mean, now bullying has gotten to its all-time high. The reason that I want to make a video tonight about bullying is because I took my daughter to the eye doctor yesterday. And the eye doctor looked at her and said, well, you gotta have glasses. Well, my daughter at first was excited. You know how kids are like, yeah, I get glasses, blah, blah, blah. And then after we got into the car, she started crying. And she was afraid that somebody was going to make fun of her because she's got glasses. And so I thought that would be a good video, about bullying. And I asked her, I said, Sissy. And she said, what? I said, has anybody ever made fun of you before? And she said, no. And I said, you've never been bullied before? And she said, no. She said, Mom, I got a lot of friends. And I said, well, if you have a lot of friends, and they're truly your friends, they will like your glasses. Which she got the most prettiest glasses. And I'm sorry that it's so loud in here, but I got my air conditioner going and my fan going. It's hot outside. So I'm like, I gotta keep myself cool, you know how that goes. Anyway, bullying is a major thing. And my daughter was so scared that, going to school, someone's gonna be rude or hateful to her. And I said, sis, that doesn't mean that somebody's gonna be mean just because you got glasses. I mean, it's wrong. One second. Before I get back to my video, this right here, it looks like a milkshake, but it's not. It's a drink, and it's got strawberries, it's got bananas, and all kinds of fruit in it. It's called Naked, and you can get it from Walmart. I actually bought some just to try it, and I thought, it's not going to be so good. It really is. It tastes really good. So I'm telling you guys, you should go try that and go to Walmart, and it's in a big thing, and it's called Naked, and oh, it tastes awesome. Anyway, if a kid bullies another kid because they wear glasses, I mean, they can't help that. Kids are cruel. They are the most cruelest human beings around. And I didn't realize how cruel kids were. I mean, I grew up and there was bullies. But kids nowadays are, oh my goodness, cruel. I lived about 45 minutes away from where I live now. And there was my daughter was about 2. And there was this boy that got off the bus, and this other kid behind him he was just yelling at him and name calling him and all kinds of stuff. And this poor kid, he was crying. Literally crying. And I said something to the kid that was yelling at him, and I can't even remember what I said. And I know it wasn't mean, I didn't cuss him or anything. I think I told him, hey, you need to stop. You need to stop being so mean or rude or whatever it was. And he looked at me and he's like, you effing blah, 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 blah. And I said, whoa, that just come out of that kid's mouth. And I instantly realized after that, kids learn from their experiences in life. They could have a bad home life, and that's the biggest thing that I teach my daughter. My daughter is 7. She might try to fool you and say, "Oh, I'm so much older." That's her favorite thing. "Oh, I'm so much older, Mom." She acts like she's 30, but she's only 7, I promise. But anyway, I tried to teach her when she went to school that kids can't help where they come from. They can't help what they look like. A kid may not have running water. A kid may not have new clothes like she does. They may not have new shoes like she does. They may not, their mom may not take them to get a haircut. They may not get all the school supplies that they need or something like that. Because a lot of parents out there can't afford that. But that does not give another kid a right to make fun of that kid because of the way that the kid lives. I mean, that is wrong. And I think as a parent, we can't stop bullying throughout schools. We can't. I mean, it's never going to stop. It's just how it is. But we as parents can stand up to our own children and say, "Hey, look, you don't go to school and be hateful to a kid because he doesn't have any running water, or he looks different than you, or he doesn't have as nice clothes as you, or as nice shoes as you." The kid can't help how his life is or her life is. Bullying, and bullying's not just at school. I mean, it's crazy that now they're doing cyberbullying. I'm like, oh my goodness. I mean, now they're doing cyberbullying, and kids are killing themselves because of it. They're truly, truly killing themselves because of it. And we as parents need to stand together and say, no, enough is enough. If you know that your kid is bullying, you need to stand up and say, I don't think so. Because I've told my daughter, if I ever find out you're bullying a kid, let your mama find out. You are in so much trouble. And she's like, "Mom, I've never bullied a kid." I said, "I'm just telling you." For the simple fact, kids already have low self-esteem. We as parents have to build their self-esteem up. And when you have a kid that's tormented at home and their only escape is school, and then they go to school and they're tormented at school, the poor kid has nowhere to turn. He has nobody to talk to. And life, unfortunately, is not fair, and it's not easy. And I understand that. But these poor kids don't get that. They don't understand that life isn't fair. Life isn't easy. They're like, "Well, I'm being tormented at home. I got to go to school and be tormented." It's not right. And if you hear of any kid being bullied, please, hey, let's stand together and be like, this needs to stop. This should not happen. I know they say that they got anti-bullying in schools, but not everybody's going to see the bullying. Not everybody's going to be able to stop all the bullying. It's going rapid, and it's crazy. And let's all stick together and try to teach our kids. I mean, the world that we live in now, bullying is everywhere. Even adults are bullying kids. Adults are bullying other adults, but to save the world that we live in now and save our younger generation from everything that's going on, we need to stand together and be like, no, it needs to stop. And I tell my daughter point blank, you're not going to do this. You're not going to criticize a kid. You're not going to talk about another kid. I mean, and I'm not saying I'm a perfect mom. By no means am I perfect. But I want my kid to understand that kids grow up with self-esteem. And if they feel crappy as their kids, they're going to grow up and be crappy. And I'm not saying that every kid's going to grow up and be crappy. I mean, if that's what you're thinking, I'm sorry for that thought that I put in your head. I'm saying, when they have that, oh man, I got to deal with this at home, I got to deal with this at school, most of the time they grow up and their life isn't perfect. And, you know, which nobody's life is, but you just have to you have to understand bullying, and I don't quite, I mean, I don't get everything about it, but and I pray to God that nobody bullies my daughter because she's got glasses or something like that. But bullying is rapid. My daughter has come home and told me about kids in her class that was made fun of and stuff like that, and I truly, my heart goes out to those kids, and I truly feel sorry for them. So please, can we do this as parents and stop our kids from bullying, please? From bullying another kid. Let's try to get that. Okay, guys? I'm gonna go because it's about 1 o'clock in the morning and I need to go to sleep. But thank you all for the nice words. Thank you all for everything. I've only got 11 subscribers. I need more because I'm trying to con more out of my husband. So I've got to get more so I can get more from my husband. We won't tell him that because he done said he'd buy me a phone. Let's see what else he'll buy me. No, I'm just joking. I know that sounds so wrong, but I gotta have fun somehow. So, oh, and by the way, the girl that told me that she likes my facial expressions, thank you. They come naturally. I don't do them to be funny. That's just how they are. But thank you guys. Have a good night. And please subscribe and like my video. And remember, I get a new phone. Let's see what else. Bye guys. Have a good night. And please talk to your kids and try to make everything better. Okay guys? I know we're not going to change the world in one day, but we can try to help change our kids for this world. So thank you guys. Good night. It is time for me to go to bed, and I will post a video next week, and we will once again be riding on this jam train. Bye guys. Have a good night.